Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day, and thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. My name is Hello Good Game, pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video. Aether Drift, a new set into Magic the Gathering. Super excited to be showcasing a Simic Double Draw deck for you all within standard best of one. We'll be breaking down the deck list in depth, showcasing these strategies as well as synergies within the build, providing you with a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively. Of course, we will demonstrate all of this within our ranked gameplay footage and conclude with a deck review and channel news. If you want to help out, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and the Discord is always open if you'd like to become a community member. All right, breaking down our Simic Double Draw deck. This is a green and blue tempo build, but really does play more of a mid-range game plan, building around the double draw mechanic that will trigger first the Mischievous Mystic for 2 as a 2/1 flyer, and whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 blue fairy with flying, and then the Thopter Fabricator for 3 as an artifact vehicle, 4 power, 4 toughness with flying, and whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter with flying crew 2. Okay, so the main priority here will be to make a bunch of tokens, and then we will push those tokens up with Sita Varma, Masked Racer, 2 mana, 2/3, exhaust for 3+ X, putting X +1 counters on Sita Varma. And then you may have the base power and toughness of each other creature we control become equal to Varma's power until the end of turn, which is, again, really good for our tokens. We will also utilize the Thunderous Velocipede in a similar manner. 3 mana, 5/5, crew 3 as a vehicle with trample, and each other vehicle and creature you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it if its mana value is 4 or less. So all the tokens that enter now will be 2/2s instead of 1/1s, which is pretty groovy. And if its mana value is 4 or higher, it'll actually enter with 3 +1 counters on it, which is pretty decent for those stronger creatures. Looking at you, Mr. Rexy. So this is kind of what we're doing with the core of the build, right? We have the Mystic out, we have the Fabricator out. When we double draw, we make tokens, and then we want to increase the power and toughness of those tokens with the Racer and the Velocipede, okay? And then, how are we going to be double drawing? Well, it's the Spectral Sailor, a 1 mana 1/1 with flash and flying. You can pay for drawing a card. We will also utilize the Faerie Mastermind as a 2 mana 2/1 with flash and flying. And whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. Of course, when we draw a card from them drawing their second, as well as the ability drawing one, we'll be drawing 2 cards on our opponent's turn, which is great. And then, the activation for that is 4 as well. We can also cycle a little bit in the deck on our own turn, because we'll draw 1 on our upkeep or to start our turn, and then the cycle will be our second. First and foremost, the Ozolith, a 2 mana artifact, and whenever 1 or more +1 counters is put onto a creature you control, put that many +1, which is pretty decent as we are collecting those with the Velocipede. And we can pay 2, tap it to put a +1 counter somewhere at sorcery speed, which is pretty decent as well. And then cycling for 2 if we do need to double draw. The Rex for 5 as an 8/8 with trample. Pretty cool. We can cycle it for 3, and when you do, put 2 +1 counters on a creature or vehicle, and it's going to gain trample and indestructible until the end of turn. So again, this is really nice for the double draw, for protection, and even just those +1 counters are pretty cool as well. And then on the front end of the deck, alongside the Sailor, for the +1 counters, we have the Pawpatch Recruit for 1, Offspring for 2, which would make a token copy of it. That's a 1/1. Again, making plenty of creatures is really good with Sita Varma as we push them all up. And whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or an ability an opponent controls, we're going to put a +1 counter on a creature other than the one that's been targeted, which is pretty decent. And Basically just stacking them on Sita Varma, so then her ability is more effective as it pushes up the rest of the team. Of course, you can focus it on something with flying or trample, right? That evasion's pretty nice as well, but if you have it, you may as well use the Racer. And, you know, then it's just some of our interaction. We already talked about the Indestructible through the Rex. We also have Indestructible and Hexproof with Defend the Rider for 1 at instant speed. If we decide that we don't need it, we can make a pilot that crews with power 2 or greater, which is pretty decent. 3 copies of Run Over, instant speed, 1 less to cast if it targets a vehicle that we control or a mount. And creature we control deals damage equal to its power 2 creature we don't control, which is pretty decent, so that's some nice removal. You know, we have the Rex at 8, we have the Velocipede at 5, and we can push them all up, which is pretty decent. So, you know, it's not bad, pretty good. And Into the Flood Maw, instant speed for 1, returning creature to their owner's hand, our opponent's hand, of course. And we can do non-land permanent if we gift them a tapped fish, which is pretty cool as well. We have a creature land through the Vine Stalk, and then the Verge and Sanctium, just for consistencies within those dual lands, which is really nice. And then some basics to fill up to that 60 card. We are at 2.0 average mana value with 23 lands only, so it's a little bit quicker than your average deck. You shouldn't be flooding out, LOL. And then you've got a lot of draw and cycling as well to make sure that you're pushing through your deck to find those appropriate cards, right? So a new build that I'm just kind of having fun with, right? Maybe not ultra competitive in all honesty, but you know, it's fun, right? There's not a lot of hard removal, but what we do have is fairly substantial and well covered. We can, you know, easily remove creatures and then everything else as well. So as long as we can stick to our game plan and put in enough damage, that our interaction should sustain us through the majority of the matches that we do find. More on that within today's gameplay. Thanks again. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord, kick back, relax, and enjoy today's gameplay.
Alrighty then.
Keeping 7.
Pretty slow, but I mean, our things are here. We should probably be running like some counter spells in this deck, but it's just such a hard life. Only the Mystic had Flash. Oh, that'd be good. For 1. It's big damage. You should be very scared of it. Really? It's crazy. 3 in a row. Don't kill the Sailor. Kill the Mystic. Better yet, don't kill anything. Are they actually going to listen to me on that? They're like, oh, okay, HCG, I'll leave it alone for you. Pardon your ears. It's an authentic squeak. I should get some lubricant, some WD-40. Give her a spray down. Double doors in the house are quite squeaky as well. Okay, let's just toss that back. Before we untap. Play our land and draw. Make that token. Take our hit. Not a bad start. Forest out. Cycle this to draw. Flash the Mastermind in. Let's toss the Sprite back. draw. Hit 2 to 11. Faerie Mastermind is entering. It's kind of weird they didn't cast there. The Great Shark. Nice. That's a big boy. X would equal 1. I think that's worthwhile, isn't it? You can only do it once, though. Oh, it's a next turn thing. And hopefully they don't move it. Maybe we should have kept it in our hand. It from them. They do have counterspells, though. The double recruit, if they do target the racers, nice. We can push up our flyers. Okay. Reland. Both of their black sources. Interesting. So it's just blue land now. And they do have a reduction of instants and sorceries by 1. Ooh. That's too good. So this is 3. We have 6. And we need to keep 1, so X equals 2. Beautiful. And then everything smacks as like a 4/4 or whatever, right? Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a lot of tuna. Too much tuna? Big time. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, I don't think so. Oof. On the trample, right? Yes, 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 yes. I think it's pretty good. I'm coming over. They could have still some spells in hand, right? Okay, we get 1 damage in through the trample there, 4 damage in through the trample here for 5. The racer would be 9. The sailor would also be 9. They're gonna draw. Smelling more like 13. For more? Did I do the math wrong there? I'm very bad at this game, and well, that's probably rooted in my my lack of mathematics skill, but I do love the pictures. Going first, yeah, I mean, we have our Mystic. We've got a 1-drop here. May as well keep it. Can't complain. It looks pretty good. Some removal as well. I mean, not a lot of meat in the seats yet, but this is going to be good enough. This is a better defender. And you can stop them from attacking. What does this do? When it dies, create a servo. Okay. Recruit is up. Falcon is a go. They're gonna put 4 counters on an artifact when the time comes. That's fine. Let's swing for 3. Mystic out past turn. We could keep them from discovering 3 and just give them a fish. I think that's worthwhile. Let's take our hit. And we can either use Run Over to remove or play our Faerie Mastermind. Ooh. I can't do anything about that, can I? I'll limit the number of artifacts I have out. Trim that back. Hit for 3. Pass turn. Okay, this is fine. I mean, they do need to have those artifacts, right? Which they now do. Ooh. Mini for artifacts. That's pretty cool. That's a new card too, right? Yeah. Okay, Faerie Mastermind is out. Make the token now. Maybe. We don't get it if we use it on their turn. Oh yeah, we do. What am I thinking? We draw 2 cards when we do it on their turn. That's okay. No harm, no foul. Some harm and some foul. That's brutal. You probably take the token maker. I have another draw engine for it. They don't know that yet, though, right? The lifelink could win the game, though, alone. No block. It's okay. I made a mistake, too. We all do. Don't worry. Maybe they are talking about my mistakes. Just make tokens forever. I'm just going to pass over and get my other mastermind out first. Yeah, not good. We could kill it. I'd rather kill this. Or 2. Beautiful. Okay. We get our mastermind back. They are at max speed, though. Let's just continue to fill the field. I'll attack. We can flash in. Oh no. They could have crewed. I made a mistake there. They could have blocked with the hover ship and taken out the sailor or something, right? Even the mystic. But get that booty out. It's so distracting. That's why I make misplays, right? Obviously. Okay. Lifting the removal is interesting. They're going big. Okay, this is in as a 3-2. At which point we crew up. Taking 10 damage. Ooh. This is 7 damage. We do get our creature back though. But they discover. They're at 11? Okay, sorry, I have to actually do that math, right? Because if we block this, do we just hit back for lethal? I think we do. I think they got to the math before me. Look at it. I'm such a great player. Just clearing bronze. So we block the 2. We take, what is it, 10 or something? And then we're hitting back for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, that's lethal in return. On the draw, with a pretty good hand, we could use that second forest or green source, but I think we'll get there. Oh, toxic decks are hard to beat. This is a good card. Just stopping them from attacking if we can. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we dodged the proliferate there. That's you know what we wanted. That's good. This is a tough one. I'm gonna give them the Mastermind. Keep the Sailor for run over. Okay, they're tapped out. We have the option just to feed them the Sailor. Oh! Interesting. While they're tapped out, just get rid of it. For 2. Sailor's ready. Thunderous Velocipede is ready as well. Here's Proliferate, which is really good. They can just win the game by doing that at this point. Just getting that first counter on is the tough part. Again, while they're tapped out, just take it. And for 1, we need to do so much more damage. Okay, they're drawing. That's a colorless land. So they'll need to play a land. It's tapped. We're good to go. Fabricator out, hit for 3 to 10, halfway there. Okay. Up to 4. I don't think the tokens matter anymore. Well, you say that. Take a hit. Down to 6, blockers up, we're at 5. Close game. It's a really good deck if you don't want to spend any money on the game. You know, I think almost the entirety of the deck is commons and uncommons. Counterspell? Let's tap the tokens. Sack a token. And we should maybe be hitting for lethal. Nice. Okay. We're still in it. I'm at 6 poison counters. Taking us now to 7. They have 4 mana up. They could do it. They could definitely have it here. There's a land, 3 in hand. Okay, we're up to 8. So that really sucks. That takes our crew away. That's a land. Ouch. Oh, is that your 4th Vraska's Fall? Only 3rd. think they've got us. I think we fell just a little bit short here. Yep. Up to 9, and then I believe to 10. Oh, another land. Come on, no crew ability here? Crazy. Crazy. There's no way they don't get the win. It's land. The reef doesn't give us any poison. Okay, does this still work? No, because it's untapped. Oh! What a match. Send it back. Like Tuesdays? Oh, you have smelly breath. Meow. This is wild. I think they're just like toying with me. Nice. That's a hot play. Good game. Now that is a lot of land. Let's see if we can make it work. Really good land, though. Just a lot of it. Are you there? Goodbye, Flood Maw. Ah, yes, another land. Perfect. Bad is good. The bad is good. I have just every single land. Yep. Every single land. That's outrageous. At least. At least. Definitely not out of the woods yet. Black should struggle to remove artifacts. Okay. And I mean, that'd be a lot more useful with a creature. What kind of sick joke is this? The shufflers is just like, did you miss me? Yep. I mean, how are they not playing any lands? Oh, wow. Because I'm drawing them all, that's why. This game is unreal. know they're going to remove it immediately. But we can kill the bat. Okay, let's kill the bat. And then I think we kill the dino, right? Keep this because they can't hit it. Yep. Hey. Settle down. I need a draw engine. Le Drew L'Engine. Oh, shoot. I thought that would come in with 2 counters for some reason. Let's just double draw. Okay. It could be worse. Again, these artifacts might be our saving grace. They're always going to try to hold on to removal for them. Okay, their third duress. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Ah, yes, my 10th land. I'm just going to hold it in hand so the Scheffler knows that we have enough. I don't know how else I can communicate to it. That's pretty good. They're tapped out though, which is very good for us. For 5. Land remains. Just looking for a draw engine. Okay, this is maybe the slowest match I've ever played. Oh, that is good. That's a really good card. Dude, that could go in this deck. It could be a Sultai deck. Bounce the token, right? Ouch. Big money, no whammies. Oh! I can't even. Just try to laugh it off. Okay, that's problematic. Just send it back. Then they don't gain life. They are down to 11. I don't even have a creature land in play. It is a cycle, which is a trigger on the Fabricator. At least. Ah, yes, that missing card we needed. My 12th land. Ridiculous. I don't want to sack the Fabricator if we don't have to. I'd rather than take the Velocipede. Yeah. Bummer. I don't really foresee us overcoming that. Ah, oh, my 13th land. Yeah, where was I? Was looking for that. This game is too much. That's game. Let's just see another land off the top. No land. Learn. But it's a draw that kills us. Cool. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, they're not even going to attack? Well, then just have fun with that. I think it's still a good game though, right? Each of these does 4. Okali dokali. Simic Double Draw is pretty cool. First things first, was there anything I was forgetting in the build? I took quite a break, and within that couple-month period, I forget about a lot of the cards that are included in the meta. For the Double Draw, I think we've got it handled. It may just be a matter of balancing it better. There's a lot of flash here. The flash pairs really well with the cycling that we have alongside the Double Draw. I like the interaction here that we have in the deck quite a bit as well. I'm wondering if we just try to trim some of the numbers back, and then maybe we're running like a repulsive mutation. I'm expecting here to be quite good in the deck, getting those +1 counters and countering any spell that we need. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe we drop a run over, right? Maybe we drop a Flood Maw and then we can take 2 mutations. Something like this is on my mind. Also, 3 steps ahead is pretty cool because it's, again, you know, the flash, the cycling, instant speed counter spell here. But we can also draw 2 and then discard a card, which would trigger the deck. So I like that quite a bit as well. Let me know if you have any good ideas for the deck in the comments below.
Definitely a build I'd like to play with more in the future, as I think it's showing some promise. I just wish it was a little faster. Maybe we drop, on that note, the Pawpatch Recruit, and we add Llanowar Elves, right? Get some ramp in the deck, things like this, right? So maybe we can continue testing with it as a community, meet back here with some good ideas, what worked, what didn't work, and then just together come away with a really good build at the end of it all. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you. It's good to be back. Have a magical day. I'll see you soon in the next.